Here's Earth, 100 million years ago. Earth then was nothing like our now temperate planet. It was a hothouse world full of dense jungle and Sahara-like deserts, both overrun by the dinosaurs. These massive creatures ruled the land and the sea, dominating anything that got in their way. If it were not for the heavenly intervention, the mighty asteroid that struck this planet, it is safe to say that dinosaurs would be the dominant species. Some argue that there are some species that survived those events, which brought about the end of the age of prehistoric life, and that they lay dormant, waiting to wake and rule again.
Hurry up with those depth charges, men. The General's eager to see how those new Army explosives work underwater. And so am I.
Sir. Ensign James Nervy requests permission to speak freely, sir.
Make it quick, son.
Captain, my team just got this assignment so quickly that we didn't have time to conduct proper surveillance of the area, sir. Sir, wouldn't it make more sense to delay the test until we can properly determine whether or not it will damage the environment and/or wildlife, sir?
Mister, my primary job here today is to do whatever the heck the General tells me to. And that happens to be conducting a very important weapons test. My secondary job is to make sure that you're doing yours in the scope of that objective. Anything outside of those two things is in God's hands. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Colonel, sir. We have a large bearing sonar contact. Dead astern. Bearing 180 degrees. Approaching at 10 knots. But there shouldn't be anything inside in the... Signal Captain to begin the test. Target that contact. No audio communication. Sir. You have my orders.
All right, boys. Inform the CO on the bridge that we're beginning the test. And our target is the object closing astern at 180 degrees.
It's wonderful you taking us out like this, you know? you sure the university won't mind us taking the day?
It was becoming a bit too stuffy for us in that lab. Besides, those tissue samples have been waiting thousands of years. What's one more day?
I suppose after months of us working towards proving your theory that some prehistoric life still lives today, the samples in the university can afford to wait on us a few moments.
Right. I tell you, it's only a matter of time, Barbara. I know something will happen for us soon. At least it better. Or else George will blame me for costing him his job, along with his sanity.
What do you think it is?
I think it's exactly what we've been looking for. The greatest biological discovery of all time. Just think, George. A creature that has survived the extinction of the dinosaurs and has remained unchanged since. How many more creatures are out there, waiting to be discovered? This will open the door to new opportunities. We're about to explore a new frontier of scientific knowledge, and we'll be at the forefront of it all.
Research like this would take lifetimes. And don't even get me started on the financial backing.
Well, old chum, I don't think money will be much of an issue. Once the world sees this thing, the entire scientific community will want in. Any luck on identifying the species yet, Barbara?
Not yet. Here it is. It was called the Cavliodontus. Cavliodontus. This book says they were a formidable sea beast. They hunted in packs and ruled at the top of the food chain.
Oh, this can't be right.
What is it, George?
Yes, but what is it, George?
If this is correct, then the creature is only an infant?
An infant? Are you sure?
As sure as we can be.
My God.
My God.
That means
That means that somewhere out there in that lake, there may well be a very upset mother.
I tell you what, Sam, that was some day of fishing, wasn't it?
Sure was. I'll tell you. A couple more days like this, we'll have enough dough to take the rest of the year off.
The rest of the year? Now you ain't getting cheap on me, Sam, are you? Tell you what, why don't you hand me another one of these beers?
You got it. Hey, there's only one left.
So? Give it here.
I got a better idea. How about we play pool?
You got a lot of nerve challenging me to a game of cards when I mopped the deck with you last time. I hope you play better than you sing.
You must take me for some kind of fool. Things like this don't exist.
Listen, that test you told us about earlier must have killed an infant. It had all the signs of being killed by a concussive blast.
Listen, doctors. You have your profession, and I have mine. The United States Navy can handle any sea creature that shows its face around here.
Out there, we have to be prepared. It's going to come ashore seeking its offspring.
Captain, a monster, a giant monster, a really giant monster has just made landfall and is heading up the shoreline. It's destroying everything in its path, sir.
You're joking.
Yes, sir. No, sir. The National Guard is headed to the city right now, sir, and the Air Corps is sending fighter jets as we speak, sir.
Here is the initial landing zone for the we must assume this is the general area for the future attack.
Captain. Sir, Ensign Nervy has a 5-point intel report to deliver, sir. First point, sir, we have positioned the Army's tanks and assault vehicles in the designated area. 2, the Air Corps has set up a command post at the airport. 3, they're moving fighters to the airport, sir, in addition to the patrols we already have in the airspace. Point 4, sir, they can be scrambled at a moment's notice. Finally, point 5, sir, we have artillery setting up outside of the city as we speak, sir.
Now that we're better prepared, perhaps this time we can keep her from coming on shore again and kill her in the lake.
No offense intended, Captain, but your weapons had minimal effect on the Cavaliodontus.
We have the finest weaponry in the United States military at our disposal, and you're telling me that that's not enough? What do you suggest, Doctor? Books?
Our books are big, but they're not that big. As I told you earlier, Captain, we have the body of the infant at the university.
In that case, doctors, you better act fast. We don't know where this monster of yours is going to surface again. The ensign will see to your escort back to the university.
Aye, sir.
Of course, we'll head back straight away.
Oh, and doctors, good luck to all of you.
And to you, Captain. We won't stop until we've figured it out. I'm not sure we're going to be able to figure this out.
All these tests have failed. I'm not sure there's much more we can do from a scientific standpoint. What horrifying creatures. They seem to be unbeatable.
We can't give up yet. Everyone is counting on us. We're just tired is all. I'll put on another pot of coffee and maybe we can come up with some fresh ideas.
Barbara, are you okay?
I'm all right. I guess I must be a bit more tired than I thought. Doctors, look! That tissue sample was burned to a crisp.
Electricity was only in contact for a few seconds. Couldn't have done that much damage to a sample this size.
Maybe a few seconds is all we'll need. Doctor, Barbara, let's run some tests. I think that's it. Take a look.
There it is. Complete electronecrosis. Only a matter of seconds.
Yes! Complete cessation of all cellular activity at an incredible rate via electrical contact.
My God, George. She stumbled onto it. All right, doctors, back to work. The captain's going to want an update soon.
Right you are, Doctor.
I'm going to finish making that pot of coffee. I'll let you know if I trip over any more good ideas.
So we'll lure the female Caveodontus into the electrical generating pylon field using the infant's eye. Once we have her in position and activated, it should only take a matter of seconds for the massive amount of electricity to kill.
We're fortunate that so much hydro energy is generated and passes through the area. It makes Buffalo an ideal location for this.
I had the engineers set up makeshift pylons in the likely landing area as soon as you called. The body of the infant should be arriving momentarily also. You're all still positive about this?
Not 100% no. The adult is much larger than the infant, which we've adjusted for the voltage that we're administrating. But based on our tests, this is the most scientifically sound solution to the problem. If by some chance it doesn't work, then...
If that ends up being the case, Doctor, may God have mercy on us all. Still, I want to thank you all for everything you've done for us. I hope we'll be able to use the solution you've discovered to help save the city from this thing. It's the last thing we do. The three of you can remain on board and watch everything unfold from a safe distance.
With all due respect, sir, we'd like to help man the controls for the electrodes and see this thing through.
I appreciate everything that all three of you have done for us, but the battlefield is no place for scientists.
I don't disagree, but we do know the most about the specifications of the equipment being used. We created this plane after all.
It is true, we can't afford any mistakes. I just need you to know that if something does go wrong, I can't guarantee your safety.
We're willing to take that chance.
Now, wait just a minute. That area is no place for you or any other woman.
It has to be tonight. With you monitoring the Caveodontus' positioning and all the adjustments the pylons will need, and George looking after the power supply, you're going to need somebody to monitor and maintain the rest of the control equipment in case there's any problems. It's a two-man and one-man job.
Damn it. She's right here. Just I hate to admit it.
I know she is.
I'll have you escorted to the pylon control area. Best of luck to you all. Well, Doctor, that's some woman you've got. Indeed.
She's here. Hold fire and wait for my command. She's going after the infant. George, begin activation and diversion of the power supply to the pylons. Barbara, begin the startup sequence. Barbara, try the secondary switch. Hurry!
I already did. It's not working. Wait! My monitoring control station is showing everything is green, except the fire control cable. It's disconnected.
I'm going to try and reattach the cable. George, when I get there, close the circuit long enough for me to get clear.
With this setup, you only have a few seconds to plug it in before I have to open up the circuit. If not, we'll blow everything sky high.
A few seconds is all I'll need.
Be careful, Daniel.
Push it back into the kill zone until the electrical net is activated.
Flip the switch! Close the circuit! Now! Now, George! Now!
Captain, the doctor has confirmed that the creature is dead.
Thank you, Sergeant. Hell of a job by you and your men today. I'll be thanking those mad scientists in person in the debrief. Everyone earned their pay today. Docious out.
What's wrong, David? You've done it. You've saved the city.
I know.
Then why do you look so defeated?
We were given this to do some of our greatest scientific questions. And our first response was to kill the very knowledge we sought in a matter of days.
Well, Looks like it's time for us to start putting together a plan to clean up and start rebuilding.
Sir! Ensign James Nervy will get right on that, sir.
And Ensign, if I ever give you an order to perform a weapons test without a proper survey in the future, do me a favor. Relieve me of my command.
Aye, aye, sir.
Good job today, son.
Thank you, sir.
It was a terror from beyond our time. A terror from beyond. It survived these millions of years of evolution. And now, here the creature lays, dead. What have we done?
What's the matter, Mac? I thought you'd be happy seeing the body.
Where's the bigger one? The bigger one! The one that saved me, Boo. It was bigger!